Who's like the top 4 in your book all time?
All time?
All time's tough. Let's go last decade.
Last decade.
Last decade, Dave Chappelle, Dave Attell, Mitch Hedberg, Greg Giraldo, Bill Burr.
That's five. That's five.
That's five. That's five. Is Bill in that or no?
Bill Burr? Bill Burr?
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
Bill Burr in your top 4?
Yeah. He says things that I go, as he says them, I go, I do not know how he's getting out of this.
Yeah.
And then he fucking Houdini's it, and you're like, shut the fuck
It's like Louis C.K.
Okay,
Does the same thing.
Louis C.K. is...
But he hasn't really done a lot in the last decade.
Oh, he just won a Grammy.
I'm now showing my ignorance.
No, Louis C.K. Louis C.K. is a fucking genius. That guy thinks on the next level for everything.
Yeah.
For everything. Louis C.K. is in my top 5. Chris Rock's Bring the Pain was the greatest thing I'd ever heard in my entire life. I've never seen something and been more fixated and fascinated by an approach to ideas than that. That fucking blew me away. But like, I'll never have a Bring the Pain. Like, I'll never come, like, I mean, I don't know.
What do you mean by you'll never have a Bring the Pain? Like numbers-wise, or are you just talking?
That changed the game of comedy. I mean, that reinvigorated comedy. Everyone started watching more of it because of that. Fucking dude. Fucking Chris Rock's a gangster. Jerry Seinfeld's a fucking gangster. Like, these guys are like, maybe one day, I think I have to die first before people go like, oh, he was really a good comic.
So those are your 4.
He said say about 15
I said
people.
about 15.
Well,
Yeah.
he explained.
Like Chappelle, when you tell that Brady story, I have a Chappelle story like that.
Where you met Chappelle for the first time.
I met him. I don't think he met me, but I met him.
Yeah.
I was in the Dayton Funny Bone manager's office getting paid. And when you get paid in comedy, it's a one-on-one. You walk in and everyone's trying to pay out on Sunday, and the manager's like, "Can everyone leave the room?" It's like a little bit of respect, and then say you did a great weekend. You're really close to your bonus on Thursday. I'm going to give it to you. And you're like, "Oh, thanks, man." He's like, "You did great numbers. I think we bring you in next year. We get you in early to do radio. I think we really move to you." It's like that. And then they give you your check. It's an intimate moment. So his doc sits me down and he says, "You did a great job this weekend. You sold more tickets." And then the door opens and Chappelle walks in. Now, I don't think it's going to be Dave Chappelle. I assume it's someone from the kitchen.
Yeah.
He just sits in and Doc just keeps going. And he goes, "I gave you all your bonuses for the weekend." And I'm like, "Are we going to ask this dude to fucking leave?"
Yeah.
And Chappelle's like, lights a cigarette. And I'm like, "He's smoking in your fucking... And you're
thinking this, you're not saying it.
Because he's in the periphery." And I'm like... And then Chappelle's like, "Hitting all the bonuses. Damn, man.
Yeah.
Good. It's boom. Business is booming." And then he just... And I was like, "Oh, shit, that's Dave Chappelle." And he goes, "Did you do any new material this weekend?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Yeah, I know where that is." And he just talks. And then I just sat. It's like a great white shark swam in the room. And he was just like... And then he just walked out, and I was like, "Where's he going?" They're like, "The bar across the street." I was like, "I'm going to the bar across the street."
Yeah.
And I stood near him and watched him, and he just held court. He's like fucking one of the most famous.
Just creeping.
I went to the same bar. I stood near him and watched
Yeah,
him.
just watched him for
watched him.
hours.
I just watched
Didn't
him.
blink.
I mean, he's a legend.
Something's burning.
This episode was brought to you by The Machine.